you two shut the fuck up?
Welcome back, boys.
Welcome back.
All
right.
Excited?
I haven't seen you guys in like a long time.
For real.
Where you been?
Actually, I was in Maui.
The fucking doctor went on
Tuck
vacation.
Your fucking pinky in.
He's in Maui.
Jesus.
You know where I've been?
I thought you moved.
You know where I've been?
Tell me.
Doing fucking drywall.
I hope you've been doing fucking push-ups, dude. Talking to me like that. That's all I gotta say. Fucking get them lats all built up and shit.
Good to see you anyway, though.
Yeah,
How you
thanks,
doing?
bud. I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. 2
You
weeks.
look well and
You look good.
relaxed.
No.
No?
I'm never relaxed, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? I get well when I sleep.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Music and Mayhem with
And
Black Tooth.
Music and Mayhem in Maui, apparently.
In Maui.
Maui. Hey, it was good. Don't
Did you have
fucking
fun?
tease me. I did.
Well, tell us a little bit. What happened in Maui?
Well, I discovered I'm afraid of the fucking ocean. Yep.
Why?
Do some
See
swimming?
that?
I did some swimming, yes, but I thought I could snorkel, and turns out no. That's a big no.
What part of your physique would let you know that you were built for snorkeling?
Dude, first of all, I'm very buoyant.
You want to try fucking rock climbing next there, Mr. Adventure?
No, I don't want to rock
I think you meant
climb.
to say buoy.
Yeah,
You pronounced it wrong.
that's how I fucking snorkel. Yeah, so I discovered that.
No. Did you see a shark or just
No,
what?
no, I just apparently can't fucking do it. There's no getting around that, dude. There's no excuse. I just don't fucking like it.
Lou, you love the ocean, don't you? You
respect
like
it.
You like to look at it. You don't
Respect to look
necessarily
at it.
want to be in it, right?
No, not so much.
I had thoughts on the ocean.
It's a good time.
Oh, you know what?
I tried to drown once snorkeling as well when I was a kid. Yeah, I get it. It's tough
That's
to
the fucking problem.
We went to
it's tough to coordinate.
We went to Oregon once, and these three motherfuckers party in the back. By the way, we have Squee and Stacy back there. The partying in the back there. These three, we all went to the ocean, the fucking Oregon coast, and it's like 16 degrees out. I don't know the cold part.
It's all cold.
It was raining and there was ocean. I know that. Where'd we go that time? You motherfuckers walked out into the sea.
You're gonna have to be more
Lincoln
specific.
City.
The one where I fucking was trying to catch you. Like, I can't do really cold water very well.
Yeah.
I get like fucking...
Oh, I don't fuck with it.
These guys were out there fucking armpits deep in the sea,
yeah.
and it was like, no,
As
fuck
soon
you
as
guys.
we get to the coast, first thing we have to do is go down, park the car. Otter's got to go down, take her shoes off, put her feet in the ocean.
Yeah, no, I'm with
course,
that.
yeah.
We all do that.
you know,
Has to toes in the sand and,
And
a
that's
drink in my hand.
regardless of the weather.
Oh yeah, it's raining and fucking.
I'm like, fuck.
See, I get the playing in the ocean thing, but playing in the ocean on the Oregon coast or north of that is horseshit. It's fucking cold.
Yeah.
That is some cold shit, dude.
in the summertime, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
We found this dope ass cove over there by accident. Remember how you?
Oh,
were
yeah,
There was
yeah.
that cool little turn off, and you have to like literally. There's a rope you had to fucking rappel down the side of a
Shut
cliff.
up.
I swear to God.
It was the kind of place where you were wondering if you didn't want to be there at a certain time of day when the tide
Well,
comes
you could
back
see
in
where the tide
because
comes back into.
You kind of had to
yeah.
you basically
Yeah.
had to repel back out.
If we get fucking trapped in here, we have to climb out. So
Yep.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
neat.
yeah,
man.
no,
gonna
that's
have to-
Where
one
was
way
that?
for me. It's
Crescent
just-
City. Yeah. Yeah, on the road there somewhere.
Huh.
Over by where you fucking jumped a rental van.
Hey. I'd fucking jump the Suburban, dude, on purpose a couple years later.
Looking for the same spot?
I jumped
there's
it
a
in the same
great-
spot. It
there's a-
doesn't jump as well.
There's a great Dukes of Hazzard spot on that road that we found accidentally in that minivan.
Yeah. Old Otter Loop, dude.
Fucking.
Yep.
And it made the Dukes of Hazzard horn when we Oh, them Duke boys are in a pickle again.
All right, so when we go on tour, we're going to go hit that jump, and you better fucking...
Not with my fucking amps in the van, we ain't.
No, dude.
Oh, with the trailer.
Yeah.
With all the road construction around the castle, that's how we're gonna have to start getting here.
Oh,
I
fuck
can
yeah.
actually remember we played
creative.
we
Actually
played
got
a
a better
show
way
or
here
did
this
something
time.
at Slicks years ago, and I had the trailer on the back of the Suburban. I think it was an art show or something, but I had the trailer on the back of the Suburban, and that whole parking lot we mini bike race in was all mud at the time.
Oh yeah.
And I was spinning, fucking ripping a shitty out in the mud with the trailer on the back of the fucking Suburban, dude, slinging mud. There was still probably mud on that trailer out there
Oh,
right
dude,
now from that.
were you there the last time when Billy fucking plowed that when he Zamboni'd the parking lot? Were you still there for that?
When you were sitting
I
on
rode
the fucking
pallet
sitting on
for
the
a
fucking pallet
Zamboni
for weight.
behind his truck. Yeah, and I was like, "Well, give it." Fucking, it was pretty fun.
Fuck yeah. No, I did swim in the ocean though.
You did?
I swam in
Well,
it, dude.
I would. What was the weather like there right
Warm.
now?
Yeah, it's
60s,
80s.
70s?
No,
or
it's 60s at night, low 80s during the day. But
shorts and flop weather?
Oh yeah,
Oh, fuck
but
yeah.
in fucking honestly, it's really weird because 80 degrees in Maui and in those islands over there, dude, it's like 100 degrees here.
Yeah?
It's way different because you're closer to the equator. The fucking UV index is really
Yeah, but you're
high.
always like 16 feet away from the sea. You
Doesn't
just
matter.
Jump right in.
Doesn't matter.
No?
No. I mean,
Humid
it's-
as fuck over there? 'Cause-
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why my skin looks better right now. It's not a tan.
I am moisturized,
Because I'm
motherfucker.
not all fucking chapped.
No, it's seawater, though, so you're more like leathered or jerkied.
Did you not hear me say that I didn't really play in the ocean all that much?
No, it's seawater in the air.
It
I don't
is?
like your fucking attitude.
Yeah, fuck, man.
I got to catch up, dude.
Jesus.
I haven't got to talk shit to anybody for a couple
Justin
weeks.
come in hot.
I
man.
know. Fuck. I was just asking you a question about your vacation, you fuck.
Hey, Hakuna Matata or something like that.
No, you know what the one is?
Where
What?
is- that's like Africa where they do it.
Yeah.
Like,
The one,
yeah.
I think
Hawaiian
Hyatt's
king.
thinking
Thought
of
that was Hawaiian.
Melikaliki, my
Maybe it is.
God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember. So I messaged Jeremy and I'm like, dude, we need to come over to Maui, dude, and play music because I said it's too bad we don't know any like Hawaiian songs because you can get a gig everywhere over there every day of the week, getting paid really well to sit there and fucking play some music for like an hour or two, and that's it. And Jeremy's all, I'll learn how to play any Mali Kali Liki, whatever you said. He goes for
Waka
a
waka
fucking,
tiki
for
fucking song.
fucking money and live in Maui, dude.
I always thought that'd be great to own like a little tiny tiki bar in Mexico and
Oh,
just
dude.
play like white guy Jamaican music.
Do that.
Yeah,
let's do
man.
it.
Do that fucking Paul Rudd surf instructor shit.
fuck
It's like,
yeah.
Do less. Do less.
Yeah.
Fucking
You look
live
like
on the
you're from
beach.
London.
So I heard our valley here, dude, was pretty shit weather while I was gone.
Of course it was while you were in fucking Maui. It's
I was,
December in Idaho. What do you?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing, dude.
That's rad, man. No, I'm glad you had a good time.
I'm glad to be back though, dude. I fucking missed you guys
I missed you too,
and
buddy.
Lou.
Oh,
Missed Lou too.
yeah.
Especially Lou.
No,
How do you not?
no, always especially Lou.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
fuck.
he's the
I'll
only
drink to
one that's
that.
not an asshole. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
My fucking brother-in-law actually is on a cruise right now, and it's got a message. He's in fucking Puerto Vallarta.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm like, you little son of a bitch.
No, we should be planning a cruise, boys.
Good for him, though.
Planning
That
a
kid-
cruise.
You guys
That
want to
kid
be a
works
cruise
hard.
band?
No.
Oh, Lo, to go have fun actually outside
I don't
of
know.
music.
Like every
You have
time
to
I
dress nice.
cruise ships
Alright.
fucking crash a lot.
they don't.
They do.
We got on the cruise ship actually last year that did crash
Was
Oh,
it
what?
in Jamaica.
Well, don't you remember the one where the fucking captain came past the thing and he was like, he tried to rip a shitty in a fucking cruise ship and he crashed it on a coral reef or something and flipped it all on its side?
He's all wakey wakey. Cruise director Jakey, and he fucking
You know what he said? You know what he said? I'll bet you I'll bet you 1,000 real American dollars right before he ripped the shitty in a fucking gigantic cruise ship.
1,000-foot long, 12-story cruise
He
ship.
turned to his buddy and said, check this shit out.
No bullshit, dude. The Carnival Magic last year was at a fucking pier or whatever in Jamaica, and the seas kicked up and the wind kicked up, and it smashed that cruise ship into the pier and dented the whole side of that fucker up, right? So they had to leave a bunch of fuckers in Jamaica and cruise out to some other port. And these people show back up to get on the ship, and the motherfucker's leaving.
Leaking oil on the side. Shit like a Chevy 350.
So we see
Look like my fucking Nova just smoking.
Rubbing
This is
tires.
literally 4 fucking days before we were flying down there to get on that ship, and I swear to God. And we see it on the news, and Nicole sends me a link. She's like, check it out. Our boat got crashed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I've never been on a cruise, so I hate fucking being out on a big boat in the middle of nowhere. That freaks me out.
Yeah, but there's lifeboats.
It's actually easy.
There's
It's actually
lifeboats.
so
You could
easy.
Cruise
survive
ships are
that.
always on the damn news, like
Yeah, dude.
every week.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so literally,
There's always one laying on its fucking port side, like a just fucking stuck on a
Fucking
coral reef.
Another cruise ship fell over.
they fucking crammed some fucking JB weld on that side of the ship, dude, and they parked it backwards so the people getting on it couldn't see the dents.
Yeah.
Swear to fucking God.
Yeah, dude.
They just smeared a can of Bondo.
But here's
That's the equivalent of
can of
flipping over the fucking cushion on a couch.
It
that you
is.
fucking stained.
yeah, dude. Speaking of which, now I'm going into 2 stories off of that. One, I'm in this
flip that over.
I'm in this busted up cruise ship taking off out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
We fucking wake up at like 2:00 in the morning, and back then I wasn't drinking. You know, I was going through that long sober spell, and I wake up and the fucking ship is parked in the middle of the ocean, dude. It isn't moving. And so I wake Nicole up, and I'm like, hey, we're not fucking moving,
Because
right?
there's always that sound when you're moving.
Yeah, there's that hum, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's not happening. And I look out, and I'm like, like, because we were in a room that you could go out on this little like balcony thing, and I'm fucking looking, and I can see the smokestack blowing the exhaust the other way, and I'm like, we going fucking backwards? Because we weren't. We were sitting, and as I'm standing in the fucking room, I'm looking, and the ship is literally like listing to one side. And that's not good.
No,
that means you're capsizing like a motherfucker,
Yeah,
right?
we're taking on water, boys.
So I'm looking at Nicole, and she's cool as a cucumber, but freaking out inside because she knows this isn't fucking right. So she literally is like, it's fine. They're just probably doing a little maintenance, and they typically park when they or stop when they do that or whatever bullshit lie she told me.
No, this is totally normal.
And so she's like, we'll just sleep it off. Everything's cool. So I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. Sun's up. And I look out the fucking window, and I see Miami. And I know for a fact we were almost to like Cuba by this time. They had turned that motherfucker around and took it back to Miami. So I'm going, okay, so there was a fucking problem. And now nobody's
Weld didn't hold.
now nobody's fucking telling me what's going on. Apparently, their stories that somebody got hurt on the cruise ship and needed immediate medical attention.
Yeah, one of the dudes in the fucking boiler room was drowning.
So we get to fucking Miami, dude.
This is a Titanic problem. You understand what I'm saying?
They turned that motherfucker back around, and out to sea we go, dude. So they must use some different
All
JB
fucking
Weld
cock a
with
dog
tape or
tracking
something.
out into the fucking sea.
Fuck, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, I would take a leaky cruise ship over a perfectly functioning airplane every day of the fucking week.
Oh, we
though.
don't even want to talk about that. I'll let Nicole tell you guys about my flight home.
Did you almost die in an airplane crash?
I did.
See, I'm never getting on another airplane. He just fucking agrees.
In my mind, I almost died while Nicole slept through the almost near.
You hit a pocket of
Death.
turbulence and dropped
Yes.
30 feet.
Yes. So if the weather in San Francisco was god awful, dude, coming in, they actually had weather advisory.
Oh,
shit.
no, that's just San Francisco.
Yeah, dude, and we're flying in, and like an hour before we're starting to go down, they're like, yeah, fucking flight attendants take your jump seats and shit. And I'm like,
Beg pardon?
look, what the fuck's going on? And
You had
I'm
to pause
reading-
your episode of airline disasters.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it was so bad. So then we fucking come in through this thing, and I'm not kidding you.
What'd you
I
say?
am death grip. I'm white knuckled through the fucking clouds, man. And it's coming in, and it's like boom, boom. It was literally the worst fucking approach I've ever had into an airport. Only because of the weather, though, because that pilot was a goddamn rock star. Dude.
Pilot's up there with a bottle of Jack. Like fucking,
Christmas!
God damn, boy!
Yeah, and then we take off from there, and it's a little bumpy, and you got some G's, dude, because they had to fucking like bank that fucker like Top Gun.
I'll tell you this: when an airplane fucking takes off, it is the coolest feeling I've never gone that fast in my life. You're doing 300 miles an hour,
I fucking love it, dude.
but then everything else sucks so bad.
yeah, so I almost
Being
died.
in the air is the worst fucking feeling ever.
I hate
Yeah.
it. I fucking despise it. I will never enjoy flying.
No, you're gonna have to B.A. Baracus my ass to get on an airplane.
But
I
I
can't
do-
believe I fell for that shit.
I don't mind
I
flying.
pity you,
Flying
motherfucker.
across the
I
country
love
to
the
Detroit.
destination, dude. I love
crazy.
going somewhere. So you got to deal with it. Next time, I'll just get some Xanax.
I'd rather drive a really fast car with no top. You know what I'm talking
You can't
about?
drive a car to fucking Jamaica.
I don't mind flying, but I'm terrified of heights. I think there's like a height limit where it becomes not real anymore.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Well, so is that? I always wondered, like, but in your brain, you're not off the ground. You're sitting in a chair somewhere,
Right, yeah. Well,
right? Like,
where
it's a
were we?
perspective
The
thing,
Space
right?
Needle, what is that, 900 feet off the ground? That is uncalled for. Uncalled for bullshit. It's
Oh, dude,
bullshit.
have you been to the
I
top
no
of the
agree.
Space
reason
Needle?
for it.
I agree.
Okay.
Hyatt.
Have you been to the top of the Space
Fuck
Needle?
no.
Okay, so it's a wonderful experience. Actually, the fucking whole thing rotates, and it's got a.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, listen.
No, you can hold that wall with
You
your
got to trust
ass.
the
It's
ball
got-
bearing at 900
Listen,
feet.
it's got. I trust that whole motherfucker.
Right?
It's got.
Yeah.
It's got this this concentric circle around the outside of it, around
glass
this floor,
floor.
and it's a fucking like 3/4 inch plexiglass floor you can stand on and look straight down. through a clear glass floor.
I don't need to do that.
No, dude, I didn't
And
even
you-
step into the room. I just
Around
held
the-
onto that wall with my ass cheeks.
Around the outs, there's a
Leaving
balcony.
pinch marks.
There's a balcony outside where you can go out and fucking take pictures, and it's all clear plexiglass holding you in.
No.
And there's a picture of me in one of the cameras somewhere leaning. No, me specifically leaning against that fucking. There was guys like doing handstands and shit. But the three of us were the three of us went out there, and you went up to the top though. You did.
Oh yeah,
that.
I stepped out of the elevator
And then
I
fucking
planted
hugged
my ass on the wall.
His asshole was literally like against that fucking wall the whole time, and I was like, "Dude, just come check it out." And he's like, "Nope, no, I don't need to."
It was
I
some
trust
dad roughhousing with his kid, and I was like, "Hey, knock that shit off."
You're shaking the whole thing, dude. Fuck.
You know what's that? What's that big fucking giant building in Vegas? The
Stratosphere.
Yeah, Nicole jumped off that.
Did a bungee jump off of it?
Yeah.
See, I don't trust bungees at all.
Yeah.
I weigh a lot, and I feel like it's just gonna fucking
It doesn't
snap
seem
right
right.
at its apex.
I did a handful of bungee jumping when I was in high school.
Who was the
That's
first
why you're
fucking-
afraid of heights.
Who was the first fucking guy to be like, dude, I have this gigantic elastic piece of rubber, and I don't know what to do with it?
Chuck Norris.
His buddy was like, oh, I got a fucking idea.
Audrey and I rode this creaky ass gondola. No shit. Wallowa Lake.
That's what it says on the label.
Dude,
Ride the creaky ass guy.
Fuck, man. I was already a little apprehensive, and then we're like seriously halfway, and like every time you go over like one of the like the little intersection things,
the tower. Yeah.
it would rocket.
Oh, you bet.
And I'm like, fuck that. 'Cause the thing
wind's blowing
is
through the
already leaning my side, you know? I'm like, so every time we hit that, I'd make sure I lean forward and then slowly lean back.
As an avid skier,
Planning the whole time. If this thing fucking falls, what's my game plan?
die.
What am I doing?
I'm going
You're
to
dying.
fucking try to jump right before it hits
You
the
know,
ground.
The nice thing is the gondola will contain all of your guts and body parts when you hit the ground. So
Fuck,
that's
man.
the good part.
Yeah.
You ever step into an elevator with a bunch of fools and then see the weight limit on the floor and be like, I'm going to risk it today.
Start doing math real quick.
Start doing math. I'll take the next one.
Dude, so for before we start talking about our other good shit, I was a lifty for a winter right after I got divorced, right? Because I had all this
What's
time.
a
I'm like,
lifty, Justin?
the guy who like gets you on the chairlift when you're skiing.
There's a guy?
You keep the ramps clear and you.
I've never skied or snowboarded in my entire life. Neither.
So I did that. I did that for a winter and just on the weekends, and so you have to go through training, and they tell you about how these things work, and you got to go up inside the lift tower. Those fucking chairlifts, dude, the high speed quads, they come disconnected from the cable when they go into the tower.
Sure.
And then they have another little like system that rolls the chair back around, and that cable's fucking doing Mach 400, and then it comes back around and just goes. It has this like pressure release deal. It goes clamp and just clamps back on there.
Well,
And I'm like, I probably shouldn't have seen that because I'm terrified of heights.
Have you seen the video where one
yeah.
of those malfunction?
Yeah,
and just starts
they go
whipping
backwards.
people the fuck off of it.
So what happens is they actually go backwards. And
no,
they'll-
but I have to see this immediately.
Oh, dude, they'll fling motherfuckers like 50, 60 yards.
Yeah. You just, yeah.
Well, haven't you ever ridden a fucking something at the fair, and then as you come whipping around, you catch eyes with the guy who put it together,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh fuck, I've made a terrible choice." He's literally over there rolling fucking puddles while he's watching you fucking spin on the tilt-a-whirl.
Hey, Pepper was a carny.
Fuck yeah!
Cheers to Pepper.
Cheers to Pepper. Cheers. Crack a Corona for Pepper.
So how was your guys' couple weeks without me?
It was really good. I've been writing a lot of music for
I'm
us to
really
play.
stoked
That's
on
new
that.
Black Tooth music.
Yep, brand new. Or do you think we're going to be ready to play them at our comeback show?
Oh. Should we drop information?
We should drop what information we have.
Yes. Drop it, Buster.
So, yes, good fucking choice there.
Thanks.
So March 22nd at the Knitting Factory.
That's March 22nd Pacific time.
Yeah, Pacific time. No, it's not. Mountain time.
Mountain time.
Thank you. Got me all fucked up. So March 22nd, we
a
don't really
day.
know what time.
It's a fucking day. Why?
I just got back. Leave me alone.
So March
can't believe-
22nd,
I might have
fucking
altitude.
Boise time,
Yes.
You can't Pacific time
March
a day?
March
Ada County
22nd
time.
in Boise, Idaho at the Knitting Factory. Black Tooth Grin. That's us.
Yeah,
We're going to play our fucking comeback show.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
going to be a good time.
Here,
Yep.
here.
And so far we have suturist.
Huzzah.
We have Suturist with us, fucking jamming. But we don't know the full lineup yet. We don't know all the time and the details. What I do know is tickets will be going up for sale soon.
So get your money out.
So get your money out,
Who
dude.
else?
We'll have some posts, and
Who else is playing?
we don't know for sure yet.
We don't know who
Suturist,
else,
and we
yeah.
don't know who else yet.
I think it's kind of there. They set the thing up.
They did-ish. They did, but they may not even be able to play it. Because they put in for Tree Fort, and if they do get Tree Fort, they can't play 30 days before or after. Within that, they have that whole shit.
Don't even get me. Let's
Yeah.
don't.
So that it's not. It's likely that
I
could
strongly
happen, but-
disagree with all of that Tree Fort shit.
But tonight, I figure once we get away from the podcast side of things, we'll talk about who we want to invite to play with us.
Yeah, it could like Black Label or Pantera.
Yeah, if they want to.
I mean,
Yeah, if they want to. I mean, they're scared of us.
you know who owes me one? Fucking Boba Flex. They better bring my fucking soldering iron.
Those guys.
Did Chris ever email them? I'm pretty sure he actually emailed them. Like, excuse me, you owe us one soldering
I
iron.
don't know.
Big J might have too. He said he was threatening to do that.
Oh, dude. Well, I've been bitching about that soldering iron for.
Hey, so talking about our weeks since you've been gone, I received another
All right.
piece of
Fan mail.
fan mail, if
Yes.
you will, in the mail,
Stalker
obviously.
mail.
And it was Audrey's like, so this is addressed to you. It says like CTC, Boise, Idaho, and I think
Okay.
so. She looked that up, and it was like basically like an inmate receiving like where they go.
Did she look it up before you opened it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
And so
Sorry.
I'm like, oh, fucking cool. My fucking dipshit brother's been released. Awesome. Awesome. I don't want to fucking deal with that. So I open it up, expecting, there was obviously something in the envelope. Open it up, and there's two little tiny envelopes and
Okay.
a letter written in crayon.
All right.
I'm like, okay, rule out my fucking idiot brother. All right. And so I open one of the small envelopes, and it's all these different color little strings, like real frayed up, kind of look like pubes, clown pubes, if you will.
I will.
Open up the letter that says, Chris ordered you clown pubes. Be careful around Chris.
That's fantastic.
So there is a place, it's like something treasure chest or something like that, CTC, where
That's
you can
awesome.
buy fucking clown pubes
You
for
can
people.
send clown pubes to people's house. This is fucking brilliant. idea.
I'm in. I'm
Those
gonna
are
send
hard to
some to
come by.
myself.
That all but outed who your
Yes.
stalker is,
Yeah.
though.
That's okay,
it's
though. We all kind of knew anyway.
Yeah, we knew who it was. I actually spent a little time with your stalker this weekend.
They're supposed to be good luck.
clown pubes are?
Oh,
I don't found that to be true ever. Stalkers are supposed to be good luck.
No clown pubes.
Oh,
It's like Leprechaun. If you put a little pile of clown pubes on top of whatever the clown is in, it'll contain him in there.
oh, oh! What?
fuck!
I always
new knowledge unlocked.
if you put a fucking clown pube under your pillow, you'd wake up the next morning and there'd be like a rubber chicken.
I think if you sprinkle some milk on it from some Lucky Charms that you ate, it might fucking.
I'm in.
What books have you been
Fucking-
reading? What websites have you been fucking googling? Sprinkle some milk on some clown pubes. I conjure thee, Satan.
You never know.
Yeah, you got to be careful mixing ingredients like that.
By the way, this is our Christmas episode.
It is. Yeah, Merry Christmas,
Speaking of
everybody.
clown pubes,
Clown
Yeah.
pubes and milk.
Yeah, and I was kind of
Don't forget to leave Santa milk and clown pubes Christmas
A
morning.
little light on the music side this episode, aren't we?
Oh, not well. It's still
so
early.
far.
Get
We've
into it a
only
little bit here.
Yeah. We talked about Black Tooth. That's who we
did.
are.
That's musical.
Yeah, and there's a show.
Want
know,
to talk
we
about
talked
Christmas
about
music?
Let's talk about Christmas.
I have a
music.
fun Mandela effect for you.
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready for this?
Shoot.
Actually, I asked Lou. Hyatt's aware of this already. He was when we discovered this. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna start singing a Christmas song, very well known one. You
Okay.
finish the line for me.
All right,
okay?
I'm ready to go.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can.
Eat my ass. I don't know.
You don't
The
know
words-
I'll be home for Christmas?
No.
nope.
How the fuck do you not know I'll Be Home for Christmas?
That's the only line I know is "I'll be home for Christmas."
That's all I know of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just fucking despise all Christmas music your
No.
entire life?
No.
Well, then you just ruined my whole fucking magic trick. I was doing.
Well, it wasn't on purpose.
Hey, I ruined it too.
I don't know. I think I'd buy that song.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly,
'Kay.
my entire fucking life, Party in the Back. Well, okay, hold on. Party in the Back. I'll be home for Christmas. You can
count on me.
right.
Wow.
Okay.
It's always been Count on Me.
Okay.
Right. Now it's not Count on Me anymore.
What is it?
Plan on Me. Does that even fucking sound right?
No.
I heard this and actually put Elvis record on. Like, nah, the Mandela Effect can't get into vinyl or whatever, right? I don't know. Elvis even fucking sang it, and I was like, that's not right. I have found 2 artists who actually say "Count on Me." The one's Josh Groban, and the other one's Vanessa Williams.
We need
So
to create
it's
it.
fucking weird.
We need
Yeah.
to create a new Justin Della effect and make it eat my butt.
You could eat my butt.
I like that one.
We need to put out a fucking Black Tooth Christmas album.
That's
Oh,
actually one
Christmas
of
music.
that's actually one of my subjects because we saw a little Facebook reel the other day,
Yeah.
and it's this great big old dude, and he's listening to a Christmas song, and Creed covers it. It's like, what if Creed were to cover this, and somebody else is singing like Scott Stapp?
Yeah.
and it's fucking amazing, dude.
Oh.
It's for one when they sing it like the Creed song one, that one oh one
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
I
how
saw
does,
that the
how,
other
does,
day.
how does it go?
one.
Here.
Yeah, and he was fucking getting it, dude. Like, it was pretty cool.
All right, cool.
So
That doesn't sound very
let's
cool. but
let's do a Christmas cover album.
all right.
Well, Jeremy, you'd ask.
Does it have to be a fucking Creed songs?
No,
Oh.
it's Christmas songs.
Oh, I missed the whole fucking point of that. I was
Yeah, you
making
did.
fun of you. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You'd ask Justin if he despises all Christmas music.
Yeah.
You said no, you don't.
I do not.
Is it what Christmas song do you despise the most?
Mariah Carey.
What specific song, Jeremy? We all know.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Yeah.
But something and
Oof,
something
that's a bad one.
else.
Is that
I
by
haven't made it
Kiss or
that far
something?
because I
That's bad.
changed it before that. I've never heard
I
that
thought
other
you
part
were.
of
I
it.
thought you were dropping into Kiss. I was meant for loving you, baby. That's what I thought you were doing.
I mean, it's very. Mariah Carey even ripped Kiss off to make that terrible song.
Yeah.
That's not.
No,
fucking
I
right.
jumped in on that. What's your turn it off Christmas song?
Anything that's on the mainstream radio. I like kind of more classic, like when
Your Frank Sinatras and your Dean
yeah,
Martins.
Dean Martins
yeah.
and Elvis, dude,
Oh, dude,
Dolly
Elvis.
Parton and fucking Kenny Rogers,
Bing
like
Crosby.
you know the old shit, Bing Crosby. I love
yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's come out since I was a teenager, I
yes.
probably don't like it. Yeah,
That
I would
one's-
love that shit. dude.
Dream of a word. Christmas.
You just have to do that the rest of the fucking show, dude. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Just
dude,
like
just listen.
no, just stop fucking around. I'm feeling festive.
Yeah, apparently.
Thank you,
Fuck yeah.
Corona Extra.
No, I can't honestly think of anything unless it's like come out since I was, a teenager or a little older. Any newer artists, dude, I just fucking gross.
Also,
Just stop.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer can fucking go right to
Yeah,
the
I'm not a
bottom of the
fan
sea.
of that.
We can be done
Yeah.
with that
I'm
one.
not a fan of that.
Lou actually turned me on to one you might really enjoy.
Okay, I'm ready.
I sent it to you too. I don't know.
Oh,
if
Oh,
you hear it.
the Derek Donkey or whatever his name.
That shit is
Do-
awesome.
What's his name?
Oh.
Dominic.
Dominic.
Dominic the
Donkey.
Italian donkey.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's really amazing.
I've never heard this in my entire life, and I don't know what year it came out.
1960.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
That's
rabbit
racist.
holes
Lou-
did you find yourself at the bottom of to discover this nugget?
Lou Monte.
Lou Monte, Rudy. What is
That's
it
Al.
now?
Rudy.
No, what is it now?
Dominic the Christmas Donkey.
About Rudolph.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did, dude. I'm so proud of you.
Dominic the Italian donkey.
It
Find
seriously, it was on the way home. I think I just had a Christmas list on
Yeah.
I want to hear some
On your
Christmas
Spotify or
songs.
whatever. Yeah.
And that fucking started playing. I'm like, what in the hell is this?
And you loved
Oh
it.
my god!
It's pretty fantastic.
Oh, made me so happy.
I drive a vehicle that still has push button fucking radio in it. So I just put it on K hits and been listening to the. Every time I drive
Nice.
home and I get road rage, I just put on like. Boo-doo.
Yeah.
It changes my mood,
It does.
for a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, that's plenty, and we change it.
I think the song I despise the most is Santa Baby.
Santa baby.
Can't
That one,
fucking-
yeah,
Madonna.
yeah.
The gals don't believe me. The one we have heard our entire life is
Don't
done
like
by
it.
Madonna. Ba-doop, the boop, boopy doop.
We're
That
gonna
Oh,
fact
fuck
check
it.
this, but I'll
Jesus
bet he's
Christ.
right.
No, I guarantee
Yeah.
the one we've listened to, she sings like Betty Boop. That's Madonna.
Yeah, I typically don't argue with you on this stuff. You're right.
I am.
I've not even looked it up.
Nah, I'll bet you $100 bill.
I got to
Ooh,
roll
I
with
got
Lou's
50.
pick.
Yeah, you hate that one too?
Also real bad. I
Not
had
being
forgotten it
awfully
existed.
good
yeah.
Goyle.
Yeah.
Since a
Oh God, stop it,
Sorry.
dude!
But
It's
you know
He's
what?
gonna hit
bad,
you.
man.
If you're still feeling festive, but you don't want to lose that metal edge, though, there's this pretty cool thing. I think it's on YouTube called Carols of Chaos,
It's fantastic.
and it's really, really good. And it
Metal
just,
Christmas songs.
It's all instrumental, and it's just all the Christmas songs with a really great metal groove to them.
And it's on
cool.
YouTube.
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, Carols of Chaos. It's pretty.
All right.
It's
I'm
dope.
43 and just learned all the words to Feliz Navidad this year.
I started making up a fucking parody
Why?
song.
Oh, no, my favorite one to Feliz Navidad is Police Never Knock. Boop, beep,
Mine
boop,
was
boop.
mine's
Police Never Knock.
That's a police fucking dog. Police fucking dog.
No, see, if you fucking police never knock, they kick your door in and shoot your dog.
So I saw
The
I
other
saw a
part of
little
mine's
meme
the-
the other day.
Please don't find my marijuana. Please don't find my marijuana. Please don't find my marijuana in the back of my car.
New favorite Christmas song.
Yeah, the one Lou sings. is my
Oh,
new
dude, we're
favorite.
recording that on the Christmas album.
I actually saw a little meme thing or whatever the other day that said "For Lease" and somebody spray painted Navidad underneath of it. I thought that was pretty good.
Feliz Navidad.
That's pretty great.
You know, I only really like to listen to Christmas music if I'm at home and I'm putting it on vinyl, and then I get to watch Nicole get really drunk. That's fun, dude.
Let's
She's
just-
so festive.
Oh, just wine drinking
yeah,
to Christmas
she just starts.
music.
Oh,
yeah.
good Christmas music, and let's pour some schnapps and hot cocoa.
We watched the Jack Black is Satan.
awful.
Oh,
damn it.
fuck, it's awful. It
I'm
was
sorry
so
I
bad.
said anything about that.
You know
show.
what wasn't awful, though? We just watched Red One with
Red One was
J.K.
pretty good.
Simmons last night.
I love J.K. Simmons.
Have you seen
that
it?
Guy. No.
Red One, new,
Not yet.
and the Rock the John Dwayneson.
Oh, that was my mom's fucking
Rock Johnson.
hall pass.
Rock John Dwayne the son.
Yeah.
EDS.
That guy with the big fucking head. Rock John Thwainston, DDS. He's got
That's-
a cockeye too.
That's got to be the next name of the album is whatever we name it. DDS.
DDS.
So good. And when we list our names in the album,
Oh, they're
again,
all DDS.
we're all DDS.
Terry Goldman, DDS.
We'd like to thank
We talked to
God, DDS.
Slicks Bar, DDS.
Oh yes. Hi. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Like I said, just I don't know.
The medley stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite Christmas tune.
You don't have
in
one that
general.
makes you feel like a kid at Christmas again? Just really warms the cockles
No,
of
my
your fucking heart?
Just
Nothing?
my favorite thing about the entire season is hauling up 74 bins of Christmas goods for my beautiful wife, and we have been using the same tree for 25 years now.
Oh, hell
so,
yeah, you have.
So when you drag it to the living room, it leaves so many needles around the house. You think Kurt Cobain's your roommate?
Wait, was this a live tree?
No, it's a artificial from the 90s.
I just fucking can't, dude. I can't do this anymore. I'm getting old enough that laughter could cause me to pee. I'm sorry if I wet your chair.
Name it Khloe Kardashian because it fucking is made of plastic and leaves needles all over the house.
Fucking so good. Hats off to you there,
That one
hi-hat.
snuck up on me, dude.
Goddamn.
Holy shit.
Got me in the boo-boo.
Okay.
That's a good one. Cheers.
So what about Christmas traditions then outside of hanging out with your fucking junkie of a tree? What else you guys like? I like presents.
Yeah.
But my favorite is the stocking.
We have a tradition of, we're actually going to do it this Friday night. We take my little sister gifts for her and her kids.
Oh,
when
yeah.
she's clear the fuck over in next county
In
over.
the same complex as my kid.
That's right. We go over there and say hi, and then we drive around and listen to Christmas music while we look at people's Christmas lights.
That's
It's fun, and
awesome, dude.
we drink what we call a cup of cheer, which is hot chocolate and alcohol.
Fuck yeah.
Found a new one
Typically
this year.
schnapps, or what do you
Did
drinking?
find no? I'll tell
We
you.
found a brand new one.
but
There's salted caramel. If you can find the
salted
salted caramel crown
You can't find it
and
anywhere.
throw it in
Oh,
some hot
I've had it
chocolate,
before.
it's rad.
It's really good.
So I went to the liquor store
would
and
imagine.
bought Smirnoff makes a peppermint vodka, but it only comes out at Christmas time, and Nicole loves that. So she sent me to the liquor store with her credit card. We call it the company card around the house. And she sent me to the liquor store. She's like, yeah, get whatever. She goes, if you see any of this, buy it up. And I said, how much of it? She said, all of it. I said, okay. So I went in there, and they had like 4 or 5 bottles of this shit. So I bought it all.
Oh, when you have to leave the liquor store with a fucking box, that's the
When
best.
do you leave the liquor store without?
Well, I just usually go in there and buy 2, 3 bottles. I don't
Usually
need
with
to-
the seasonal stuff, they only let you take 2 bottles of it out.
They didn't fucking say one word. Dude.
I asked. They told you guys there's none of it here in Canny County at all. So I've been working over in Boise, and I stopped up on Overland to check the liquor store up there the other day. And
Overland and 5 Mile?
Yep.
Yep.
And I actually asked him. I was like, "Hey man, you got any of that caramel crown?" And he gave me a like fucking. I was the 14th or 15th guy to ask him that day.
They just couldn't give you a no.
Yeah,
Had to be a fucking asshole.
You gonna fucking laugh at me, bud?
Thanks for the attitude, fuck face.
Here's $1. Fucking leave, dude.
God damn.
Yeah. So traditions, though, you're doing your Friday thing, Lou.
Yeah, we do that.
So we do a Christmas Eve with my cousin Alan. It used to be with like my mom's side of the family, but he's the only one left. And so we go have Chinese food on Christmas Eve.
Fuck yeah. Do you get the duck?
We wish you a Merry
No.
Christmas.
But
Wait,
the Golden Star restaurant. They're off of
Yep.
Orchard. I
Yep.
think. Yeah. So
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude. That's a rad.
go do that.
That's rad.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's fun. And then usually
Nice.
Christmas Eve, Audrey and I usually hang out, watch Christmas movies.
All-time favorite Christmas
think-
movie. Quickly, Lou, dead air.
Probably White Christmas.
White Christmas?
Yeah. If I'm going old school, White Christmas.
The
that's-
old,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
30s,
Yeah.
40s.
Love
You
it.
save the
black and
top
white.
I
tier
didn't,
one.
and I didn't really like it as much until Audrey was like, "You really got to check this out."
It's
I'm
good.
Like, all right. And I'm
awesome.
like, "Oh, yeah, that fucking hits me
Yeah.
every time."
Schmidt,
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
what's yours?
Oh, I think we've talked about my favorite Christmas movie. We discussed it, Scrooged. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's right.
The hard fucking closeness to Vacation, or Christmas
Land
Vacation.
Prince. Yep.
Chris- that's so
But
good.
A Christmas Story has to be playing on the TV while we
I've
open
already
presents.
watched A Christmas Story twice
See,
this year.
I haven't yet. We save it for actually Christmas morning while we open presents. That's
Yeah, you
also
gotta
kind of another
We've
tradition.
seen them all
we've
at
done.
least
Yeah.
a dozen times.
You got to
All.
ramp
Oh.
your
Yeah.
you got to ramp your Christmas movies up through December. You got to start with the lower tier ones, and then work your way
Work
up
your way up to your faves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even watched a new one on Hulu, Nutcrackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you like
Pretty
it?
good. It's not too bad.
I
Ben
don't know if
Stiller.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be good.
It's
Ben
not too
Stiller.
bad.
I'm
So have you
highly
seen A
recommending
Christmas
that
Story?
one.
Really good.
Have you seen A Christmas Story?
No, not yet. We're gonna watch that.
You have
Is
to
it a
watch that one.
documentary of
No,
them?
no. It's just
It's Ralphie grown up.
Oh, it's
Ralphie grown up, but
oh
it's
yeah,
in-
we watched that last
but
year.
it's based in the 70s because
Yeah.
it's actually in the 70s. But dude, that one makes me
Did you
tear
know?
up a little bit.
Did you know he makes a little cameo in Elf?
Yeah, he's the
one of the
what?
Yeah, you're not.
Ralphie's an elf.
You're not a cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Yeah,
He's
Oh,
the one
shit,
that
that's
says
Ralphie?
That.
that's Ralphie.
Son of a bitch.
Peter
love that.
Billingsley.
I've already watched
Leader
that
of the
one.
elves.
Peter
Alright.
Billingsley.
I love that Nugget was over here the other day, and he was like, we can watch Christmas movies, but if you see Buddy, just move past.
My
Just
5-year-old
keep scrolling.
My 5-year-old grandson is just he does not. I don't like Elf either. It's not one of my favorites.
Oh man, I love
Not
Elf.
one of my.
I love that
instant
you called
classics.
him a pinche chigazo.
And he said it too.
You should know better than with a Schmidt boy, dude. That's gonna
Pinche.
be a senior quote, dude. Pinche
No, he's probably
chingazo.
going to go to school and be like, "Why don't you pinche chingasos get away from me?"
Fair enough. I don't blame him.
Hey, man, they probably get away from him.
Yeah. So
What about you and Christmas traditions?
I don't really have a whole lot. You know, growing up, mom always worked a lot. Dad, wasn't really into it.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what I did
Yeah,
as a kid, and I was like, man, I don't.
When I was married, like we didn't celebrate Christmas on purpose. Like she was anti-Christmas. So I'm kind of learning Christmas now at 48 years old.
Now I'm coming back to Christmas. I feel
Yeah,
ya.
I'm kind of coming back
Yeah.
to it. And
I
like,
said fuck you for a long time to Christmas. Like,
Yep.
Oh, that's-
in the
it's
last
bad.
in the last 2 years though, like I have Christmas spirit. I'm fucking spending money like I'm Daddy Starbucks,
If
not
you can
Warbucks.
if you can blow past the stress of Christmas, it becomes a pretty cool time of year.
Yeah, I start like I think my favorite thing to do though is to be able to buy like my family gifts and shit like that, because I got so out of that for so many years.
Man,
I love to get
I
them just
have-
little trinkets and stupid shit.
I have such a hard time, like I'll buy gifts, for Audrey, and I'll
Man,
be like,
that's tough.
and like trying not to like fucking tell her. I'm so excited, like I want to.
I got the coolest.
So I
You're the
seriously,
worst at that,
dude.
dude.
It's fucking awful.
Oh my god,
I
he is
seriously-
the fucking worst.
I have to seriously buy a couple extra to
Shut your mouth, gifts.
because
So
I
you can
know
get it out of your
'cause I
system.
know I'm going to give her something. So be like, all right, I'll buy these two and I'll let her have those early. I've already done it once. Well, actually, I did it twice. Once with the pedal and once with the power
Oh
supply.
yeah, Lou's like, I think I want to get Audrey a fuzz pedal, and I was like, well, I make those, right? Like I could build you the dankest fuzz pedal you ever did here, and fucking like I get it all done, and I was like, dude, she's gonna be so stoked. And Lou sends me a message back. He was like, I already told her I couldn't fucking.
Yeah.
You knucklehead.
That's-
Well, I
that's
wanted her to
how I
fucking
feel,
use
too.
it.
I'm the
you
same
know?
way.
Like,
Yeah,
like I
totally.
want her to use it now, and then I got her that fucking new power supply.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, we walk out to leave, and it's just sitting there on the steps. Power supply, fucking right there. I'm like,
Well, there you go. I guess
well,
you see that.
Merry Christmas.
I just shipped all the shit for Nicole to my office because this year I've not been able to
That's a good
find
idea.
much that I like her on to get for her on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck, I can't get it shipped from whoever to home
Oh, and they're not discreet
because then
either.
she goes and grabs it and it's like, oh, here, this is your so and so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so,
it's
yeah.
terrible when they do that shit. Do you remember Christmas 1997, Lou? That was the
Vaguely.
year I got the fucking 12-string guitar, and as soon as
Oh,
we were
yeah.
done opening
Yeah,
presents, I literally ran to your house
Fuck yeah, you did.
with this guitar in this case. Like, look what I got.
Oh, dude,
I still
that
have that
was
guitar.
so fucking cool.
Still have that guitar.
I remember
Pretty
I
goddamn
think
neato.
that was actually the year my dad and I took our presents down to your house because your mom said that she would wrap them for us.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're like, seriously? She goes, yeah. Bring
Hell
them on
Oh,
down,
dude.
honey.
My fucking
Dude, it was so
mother,
cool.
my mother, God rest her soul, could wrap 40 fucking presents with this much paper and one piece of tape. I have no fucking and they were perfect.
Sorcery, dude.
Fuck, they were. She used magic to wrap presents.
Yep, that's that mom sorcery, dude.
Oh, dude, she was not a fucking scrap of wasted paper.
Yeah, I got
Mom was
home
very
today.
suspicious.
I
when-
am the
when-
worst at it.
Mom was suspicious Christmas morning when all her presents were just like
Wrapped
Crumpled
nicely.
back
Fucking wrapped.
together.
it's like, well, Vanessa wrapped them.
yeah.
Would
Yeah,
you
which
get
one
these
of you
done
guys?
You
Which
get
one,
these done at the mall?
do you guys suffer from that Christmas neurosis where you have to do it all perfect and put it under the?
I never
Everything's
used
gotta
to.
match.
I'm actually
I've
It's
I'm
never used
developing
to be
that.
an issue for me.
I've
I'm
discovered
developing
that I have an OCD now for like when I'm wrapping a present. Seriously, like that's got to match that side. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
You
man.
try to match your paper when you wrap it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
amazed
yeah.
if I cover
No, well,
the
like-
item with enough paper.
Well, like on the corner.
if I miss a
Same.
chunk, I just cover it with tape and hope you can't see through it.
like on the edge when you fold it up, like the corner's got to be.
Fold the
like-
edge up.
Yeah,
What?
dude? It's fucking stupid.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I don't. It's.
I'm
it's a
learning
weird
this too.
When did this
fucking
happen?
OCD. Last year was really bad,
Really?
So
and it was like midnight wrapping fucking presents. I'm tired and I'm trying to get it just right.
I just wrap it around the item and twist some tape around the top like a big bag.
I
Yeah,
can't
and then
do
the
that
little,
because
then the little papers,
because
the bow.
when you look at fucking Audrey's, hers are all
Surprise.
professional ribbons and fucking. I'm like, and I'm gonna hand her something just wrapped in
Yeah.
a shitload of paper
And
with
she's-
So
duct
that's-
tape
Before
around
she
it.
even sees the gift, she makes the
She's like, yeah.
That's where I'm going with this right
I
now
can't-
because
I can't do
Nicole
that.
is
Can't
literally
do that to her.
like Miss Macy's when it comes to wrapping
Yeah,
things
see?
and when
Right?
it comes to Christmas.
Audrey,
we went
yeah.
last year and we went to like Hobby Lobby and all these
Oh.
places, and I swear to God, she bought $500 in ribbon at least because they were all on sale.
How the fuck did you spend $500?
Dude, she
on
stockpiles
ribbon?
this. She has a closet full of Christmas wrapping
There's a
paper.
very
Yeah.
specific
She could
Christmas
have she could
section
have a
of the
business
house.
doing this. And I get home today, and so her mom and or her stepmom and dad don't listen to this, so I can say she bought him these, like, they wanted these really bitchin' ladders for the house. You ever try to wrap a fucking ladder?
Oh my God, I would literally
they're
wrap
in
every fucking rung. Just
Well, these are in a box, but it's a 6-foot fucking ladder.
try to guess what I got you.
It's in a box, but they're like a 6-foot ladder. I get home today, that present's perfect. Perfect.
Wow.
Now, see, I know there's tens of people that listen to this podcast.
All
across,
tens of you.
across town or whatever. But
We're in
if
Australia.
you live with somebody that's like this, right? Here's what you do: you got it because it's probably all exactly the same color presents under the tree. So you wait until about 3 days before Christmas, and you go get a bunch of newspaper, and you wrap a couple of presents in newspaper and throw them in there just to see if you can add to the Christmas stress.
No, see,
no.
when I wrap shit
No.
like that,
Dude,
no, when I wrap shit goofy, I think I'm being fucking cute. When I wrap shit like that, it always gets hidden behind the tree.
Oh, yeah.
It gets moved from where I put it. And I'm like, where? And it's
Yeah.
stuffed under the.
Mine, I can guarantee you if I
There's
were
a
to
Christmas
do that.
angel around this house that stuffs the ugly.
No, there's an
presents.
OCD present person around this house. The first fucking year, Hyatt and I fucked with her so hard because we were building boxes. Like Hyatt built one
Oh, yeah.
in the shape of a guitar case.
But it was a hat inside.
And it was all wrapped all fucking sideways and goofy and shit.
Audrey finds shit. She's like, this will look really cool on this present. And it's like an old Winco fucking paper bag. She goes, if I got to cut all this out, and that can be the background to this part. And I'm like, well, I don't even know.
Yeah,
like-
man, fuck.
Like, I don't
It's
even
like
wanna
Christmas
unwrap this
Inception.
thing.
I swear,
it's a present in a
man.
present.
in
It's
our
insane.
household, when presents start getting wrapped, there's like hot glue guns, sewing machines.
Yeah.
There's all this shit out, dude. There's like 8 kinds of tape.
She's got her
There's a
welding
whole-
hood on.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It
man.
is unreal, and I just sit back and just kind of like, that's fucking rad.
No,
But
I get
I
ins-
hope you don't expect your shit to look that nice. Like
I get
'cause I
inspired
can't
every
do it.
once in a while to
Right.
try to do it well. Like I try to fucking, and I'm like fucking, and I'm so fucking close, and I've origamied this fucker straight, and then I fold it, and it goes fucking, and I'm like, fuck it, put a piece of tape on it, write your name on it, and it goes under the tree, and then it's missing the next day. Oh no, it's stuffed behind the tree where motherfucker can't see it.
It's that, or it's on the wrapping table and they're wrapping over your wrapping paper.
Oh, we unwrapped everything Jeremy did and rewrapped it for him. So
No, you guys.
you
will see
Dave Grohl'd my fucking paper.
when we go out to jam. I got those Christmas cookies that she made you guys.
Yes.
Oh, I can't
And
wait.
you'll fucking understand.
Okay.
Awesome.
She made 114 of these.
It's a lot of frost.
No, not
What's
for
everyone
you.
else gonna eat? Hey, yo.
I told
Well,
her
we
not
should-
to worry about giving you guys cookies.
We should.
She goes, no, they get cookies.
Thank you, Audrey. Fuck you, Lou.
Audrey. We should make Audrey
So-
cookies then. Also, we should talk about an album of the week while we're doing
Hyatt.
it. It's Hyatt's
It's
album of the
your
week.
Oh shoot, it is. Yeah.
Fire it off.
I was debating between two of them, and I got a very specific reason on this one.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Can you reach it?
And it
from there?
doesn't
Where
it
is
doesn't have anything to do with hearing Jeremy's impression of this guy.
It was good. It was accurate.
It was good.
I'm proud.
It was good.
My album of the week. Wait, I pointed towards the floor.
Yes.
Yes, point it downward, downward, down. Yeah.
Look at how
Yes.
cool that vinyl is, dude.
Is
it on.
Megadeth Countdown to Extinction. And here's
Get it
why.
on the other side of the mic stand.
Here's why. Oh, sorry. I'm real good at this. So when I was a teenager, I had some people stop by my house and took all of my CDs and my Oakleys and all this stuff.
Were they energized
They just
people?
help. Yeah, they just help themselves. But
Oh.
and so I was super bummed.
Yep.
But the joke was on them because they stole all of my CDs except for Countdown to Extinction was in the CD player, and I was
always got to open the CD player.
I was pretty damn poor then, and so I listened to this album for a good 8 or 9 months straight.
It was the album you had.
While
I
you
have
saved
one
up to buy another
Well,
CD.
well, yeah, exactly that, and it inspired a lot of drumming. This whole album does a lot of 3-4 time stuff.
Dude, every
And
musician in Megadeth is extremely talented technical musician. I will talk shit about Dave Mustaine, but I have mad respect for him.
Dave
that-
Mustaine
and-
talks shit about
Dave
Dave
Ellefson,
Mustaine.
You know-
the entire fucking band. Is
Well, the
just-
whole story of Dave Mustaine is I don't know.
Oh,
it's,
the
it's
poor
the
fucking
underdog.
guy.
It's the underdog.
always
thing,
a
you know?
bridesmaid, never a
Seriously,
bride.
I think as I understood it, I watched some behind the music thing or something on those guys, and as I understood it as a kid, he got dragged up and down the driveway by his ear and stuff often. You
Yeah,
know,
he had an awful
Um,
childhood.
and then to get in Metallica and then have them guys go, hey, we got you a bus ticket.
Because you drink too
Dude,
much.
Alcoholica told him that he was drinking
Yep.
too much.
And then the entire rest of his career is just chasing that fucking dragon and
Just
exa-
always playing second fiddle to Metallica.
Well,
always.
when this album came out, I believe it was almost the I could be wrong. Me and facts.
One of
Terrible.
them came out.
I think it was almost the
same
exact
day.
same week or so of the
it
Metallica
was
Black
same
album.
day.
This one hit the charts at number 2, and Dave Mustaine was like, "Right on." And then the Black album came out or whatever and hit the charts at number 1. The same thing happens when the guy won a Grammy, right, for his music.
Oh, when
As
they
he was
started-
walking up, they played Master of Puppets.
Oh,
Just his whole career. And
that's
so,
just spread your cheeks apart and fart on him,
And so-
dude. That is just bad.
So I dig the guy. I dig the underdog story.
Yeah.
and
Great
and
album.
and
Every
this
one of
album-
us
This
know
is
that
a
album.
really good album, yes.
and find it, listen
And
to
honestly,
it.
the joke's on Metallica in a sense to me because this album is a billion times better than anything Metallica has written.
It's certainly better than the
since-
Black album.
since And Justice for All.
Well,
It's
and
better than the Black album
Oh, absolutely.
and whatever the other albums were that came out after that.
Well, and it fits that criteria
better.
of not skipping any of the songs
Yep.
because they just
Certainly.
kind of flow one.
Is
song
that the
to
one
next.
where he's got that song he sings in French? Is that
No,
on that?
no.
Or is
see,
that on
that's-
Peace
that's,
Cells? or-
that's later on. This is
That's later. This has Symphony for
this
Destruction,
is,
all that,
it's,
right?
That's
Symphony?
Countdown to Extinction.
Symphony of
The one you're
Destruction.
thinking of is the
well,
one.
and that is the cool.
Euthanasia.
That is the cool picture art
This
album.
one's got skin on
I
its
do.
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Well, shit, boys, I want to go fucking
Good
play
job.
rock and roll. What do you think
Let's
about
do it.
that?
I think that's a fucking
Let's have a
rad
cheers
idea,
to our
dude.
brother Pepper.
Cheers to our brother
Cheers,
Pepper.
Pepper.
Merry
Cheers
fucking
to everybody
Christmas to
tuning in
everybody.
and listening to us.
Yes.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry
Party in the
fucking
back.
Christmas, dude.
Merry Christmas party in the back.
We love you guys. And Lou, Jeremy, hi-hat. Let's go make some
Justin.
fucking music.
All right.
Right.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye. Bye.